Blessings, guys. Good evening. So I know it's been a while since I've posted a video, and I promise you that I still have some that we've not uploaded, that they're still stuck in the camera. I'm gonna use my phone. I know someone's gonna complain like they always do about the sound, but oh well. I wanted to show you guys this video because I'm very excited to show you new spells. Remember, when I do spell work, I don't just do the same ones over and over again. I try to make them different. I'm trying to make them worth you watching again. I don't like to see repeat spells, and I see a lot of people doing that. So I like to show you new stuff, and this is completely new. It's a very old traditional thing too. Like you all know, a lot of my spell works come from teachings that I've got from my mother and other witches. So here goes, guys. I'm very excited about that. This spell here can be done at any time of the month, any time of the day. All you need is a few ingredients, if you can get them. And I can because we live in Texas, so we have a lot of this. So, put it down there. Excuse the way I look. We've been working on the house, so I'm kind of all dusty and stuff. So, what you're going to need, I kind of already started with stuff here. I have my Fire of Love incense burning already. You can get this at the shop. Everything I'm going to mention, you can get at the shop. And if you can't, I'll let you know you can't. Like the special ingredient here, you cannot. But if you ask me, I can special make it for you, okay? So I may have this available soon. Anyways, you're also going to need a jar, okay? You're going to need a piece of paper. I have one with all the names written on. This one's plain, so I'm going to show you what I did before. I already have a lit candle here, a red one. That's already gone with the names engraved. Now, here I put the target's name and birthday and the client's name and birthday, okay? From the wick going down around it. I did it like 3 times each. And I rotate it kind of like a pattern. So his name, her name, his name, her name. I also want to say you can do this man to man or woman to woman or woman to whatever, you know, whatever y'all into, whatever. Anyways, here we go. So I lit my incense, I lit my candle, and I got in the mode, and I already started casting. I got the names, I wrote them down here. Now, since I'm working on a male target, I wrote the male target's name 5 times with the birthday, all right? So you can write whatever name you want to say, Fred Flintstone, all right? Fred Flynn. Now, another thing I wanted to say is that if you can get 2 last names, even better. So let's say everyone's got 2 last names. You got your father's last name, of course. You're born into it, and your mother's last name. So if you can get the mother's last name, even better. So you have the first name, the mother's last name, and then the father's last name, which is the one that is actually the one that they go by. Or some of them go by their mother's last name. So if you do have that, find out the father's last name. If you can't get that, oh well, you can still continue moving forward and doing the spell work. Just get as much information as you can. So we wrote Fred Flintstone. I'm going to say 5 times, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I then turn it over, and I'm going to write my target's name 6 times, all right? 6 or more times, as long as it's more than Fred Flintstone, okay? So you're going to have a kind of a TikTok effect here. Now, this paper, it's a plain white paper. That's what you need. No lines or anything on it. I also took the paper, and I started to cut around the paper to not make it a straight edge, all right? So you need to have a kind of a rugged edge here. Cut with your hand, cut with your fingers, whatever. Speaking of fingers, mine look like shit because I've not been able to do my nails. So I have one left here, and yeah, it sucks, this bullshit that's going on with the coronavirus, but there you go. Anyways, so once you put the names on here, if this is for you, you're gonna rub this paper on you. You rub it all over your body. You can do it in the bathroom if you want. You can rub yourself, if you're naked, in the bathroom, whatever. And I'm sorry that I'm giving you that angle. I want to come down here. I don't want people complaining. You're going to rub it all over your body, and you're going to get your essence on here, okay? Now, that part's done. Let's put that on the side. To my jar, one of the things that I did after I washed it is I got my tobacco water, which I will have soon available at the shop, and I poured it into my jar after it's been washed. I then took the tobacco water that's in the jar, and I tapped myself because I'm working on this. And I tapped the candle and cleansed the candle. Now, other than the red candle, I need a black candle because this is black magic here. This is a black magic love spell, okay? Because we're gonna make this person love you, okay? So this is what this does. This one ingredient that I have here, I'm gonna tell you what it is now. it is the fig leaf. Okay, so it's been dried out. And the fig leaf is connected to Adam and Eve and all that wonderful stuff. I'm going to have a wonderful love lust oil available as well soon. And it's going to have this ingredient in it. So just look out for that one. So this fig leaf will actually make somebody love you. Like it literally will. So what I had to do is I had to dry these leaves up. And I'm going to begin to crush them. All right. So let's get this going here. Move you out of the way. Make sure I'm not forgetting anything other than my jar. I'm also going to go ahead and throw in some honey. And I also wanted to mention that on my candle, I put some of my love bloodroot potion that you can find in the shop as well. So let's go ahead and take our paper. We're going to turn it over with the names on it. I'm kind of moving it to the side because it's private and I don't want people seeing this. We're going to put it over the names. Crush it and put it over the names. So where's flip and spread? So this is what you're going to do. You're going to put it over the names. Okay? Easy. Like you're going to roll a tobacco or whatever you roll. Okay, let's put it over the names. Let's get our black candle. It's been rinsed with tobacco water. I also was casting over the flame as well, guys, with the paper, putting the fire and doing my enchantments. So now I'm going to begin to drip over the paper. Once I cover the names, I'll show you guys more of what I'm doing. It's going to take a lot of patience and a lot of time because you literally have to seal the fig leaves on top of the names. All right, so let's break a little bit more. Make sure all the names are covered, and I promise you I will show you what I'm doing in a minute. Just keep watching. And what we're wanting here and what we're focusing on is not letting this person be around anyone else but us. Okay, so we want for this person to constantly think of you, not be able to sleep with anyone else or eat with anyone else or shit with anyone else or be in bed with anyone else but you. Okay, and they will always be thinking of you and they will love you intensely and immensely. This is what my thoughts are right now as I'm concentrating on the spell here. So I'm just rotating the candle. Like I said, it does take some time, but it is well worth it. I also want to mention to you guys that you do need to have a lot of patience when you're doing spell work. Whether you do it or someone else does it, sometimes things go faster than other times. But don't lose faith. And if one spell doesn't work, do another. And sometimes you gotta do more than one. So if this person is with someone else, you know you're gonna have to do a breakup as well. So you gotta do more than one spell. So here we go. I think I'm kind of covering it up more so I can show you more what I'm doing. Cover the names up so I can show you. Okay, so I kind of think I'm kind of covering up the names. So this is what you're going to see here. Guys, turn the camera down a bit without dropping you. I hope not. Let's see. That's what you're doing there. You see how I'm dripping? Over the leaves. All the way around. And if you hear stuff in the background, it's just my husband. Like I said, we're working on the house. And so are the neighbors, and everybody seems to be just working on their house because there's nothing else to do, right? So there you go. So I'm going to continue casting on this. Focusing my energy on it. I really miss you guys. I know I've not been on here for a while. I've been a little sick. But not the covert. Of course not. God has blessed us all. All we gotta do is have patience and just keep our family safe and our friends, and this will be over hopefully soon. So let's just keep doing this. So yes, this isn't indeed a very very effective love spell, but it's black magic here. Okay, this is not a white love spell. I don't really think there's any such thing as a white love spell, to tell you the truth, because you are actually getting into the feelings of the other person. You're wanting them to do something you want them to do, so you're going against their will, right? Sometimes it's not, because remember, guys, in order for a love spell to actually be very successful, there's got to be something there already. All right, so if there's a spark with a person, if there's been a past with that person, if there's been something with that person, those seem to go faster than the ones that had nothing to do with each other. Okay, so when you do stuff like this on a person that you guys have a relationship where you kind of had a spark going, it's gonna go faster than if you didn't. Another thing I want to mention, if you're ever doing love spells, please don't argue with the person. No aggravation, nothing like that, because you are working again with their will, and you're working with their head, their mind. Sometimes they just need a little push, but there's times that they need more than that. And if you're aggravating and if you're arguing and demanding, well, it may take longer. Okay, so let's just keep doing this. I'm sorry it's taking long. I'm sorry it's a long video, but I want to make sure that I show you exactly what I'm doing. I also want to take the time to tell you guys that if you need to message me, you can. I also want you guys to be aware that there's people going on my YouTube and posting their numbers or WhatsApp numbers. Do not contact those people. I would never put my WhatsApp number there other than my email. And I've had people get used by those people, so please be careful, okay, guys? And if you see them, contact me, let me know so I can, like, take them off. There's a lot of these people just taking advantage of people, so please be safe, be careful. And if you can do it yourself, do it yourself, by all means. Another wonderful thing that the fig leaf does is if you boil it, it actually turns into black ink. And this is why I'm using the black candle. This spell also will bind a person to you. So it's a very binding love spell as well. All right, so we're increasing the emotion of this person to you. This is what we want. Make sure it's completely sealed, and that's just my dog. Again, you can always hear her in a lot of the videos. She sounds like a pig, but she's got asthma. Little chihuahua. It's old. We're almost done here, guys. Oh my goodness. Suki. Here we go. Suki, what's up with you? Enough. She has a tendency of overeating and then she's throwing up. Like me. Okay. Let's see. I think I'm pretty happy with the way it looks now. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and put our black candle here. I'm not going to turn this off. I'm just going to kind of move it over so that I don't drop it. Now, this is our result. You see that? Now, very carefully, I'm going to fold it to me because I'm going to put it into that jar. Okay, but before, I'm going to add some honey. All right, so this is just something extra that I'm adding. This is the original spell, but I'm adding the honey just because I want to make it sweet. Oh my God, it's not even open. Just because I want to make it sweet, okay? Correction, my husband already opened it, but he didn't open it correctly. So there we go, just a little honey. All right, babies, let's close it up. Put it in there. Put this love, let this love come to my client and just be true. And the wax is warm, so it's gonna stick. All right, I brought it towards me because I want to bring this person in. I'm gonna put it into the jar with a little bit of tobacco water, right? And we're gonna add more honey into this. And I don't have the cinnamon here, but I'm also gonna add cinnamon to this as well. So like I said, it's kind of complicated, but guys, remember, the most important thing that you need here is the fig leaf. It's gotta be dry. Don't stress out if you don't have everything, because what happens when you do that is that you focus too much on everything else that you don't have, that you lose the actual intention because you're just worried about what you don't have. You have this right here. You're going to close it up. You're not going to open it anymore. On top of this, I'm going to place the black candle. It's going to finish melting on there. Once this is done, and if I feel good about it after today, if I don't, I'll work it for a few more days. But if I do, then tomorrow I will take this and I'm going to bury it. Or you can't, because it's not mine. If it's mine, I can keep it in my house, in my bedroom. Like if it's for you, whatever. Keep it in your house, in your bedroom. If no one's going to find it, don't ever open it again. So this is a spell that I wanted to share with you guys. It's with a fig leaf, and I hope you've enjoyed it. It's extremely strong. It's black magic. It's very effective, and it's going to bind this person to you forever. All right? So I hope you've enjoyed the video. Many blessings. If you need to contact me, you can. Have a good evening.